All right. Good afternoon, or as they'd say in Budapest, I think they'd say Jó napot kívánok. And I've been busting my butt now since about six this morning. And as I'm working away, every 20 minutes my phone goes beep, 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 and it's Oksana asking me, how's it coming? Give us an update. We want to see what progress you're making. I think she just wants to know that I'm doing it right. I think that she's just worried. Oksana is worried that, I'm going to screw something up. That's why she's checking in and every 20 minutes and asking me to, do another video, give a progress update, something like that. But anyway, it's coming, aside from the paint, aside from the paint on my hand and probably various other body parts, it's coming out pretty damn good. And as I was working away, I found myself thinking of a couple things. One thing that I found myself thinking about was like I was talking about in the video this morning, going the extra mile. And, when I started this thing, I never imagined that I was going to paint these walls right here. These walls right there. I never thought that I was going to paint those walls. I thought more or less I was just going to paint this wall right here. That was the wall that I was thinking I was going to set out to paint this morning, as well as some of the baseboards. But then I got to thinking, it's all about going the extra mile. That's what it is. It's about going the extra mile. So I'm going to paint this wall right here as well, because I want this room to look crisp. I want this room to look really sharp. And I'm going to paint the hallway in there as well. And what I've been doing just over the last 45 minutes or so is what's called cutting in. For those of you that aren't that familiar, cutting in basically is, and you can't really see it all that well, but you take a brush, not a roller. You take a brush and you just put a heavy coat with your brush all along the corners, all along the corners of the room. That is cutting in. For those of you that have painted before, you probably are well aware of the concept of cutting something in. But that's what I've been doing. I've been cutting in for the last hour or so, and doing a little touch up. And I actually was able to borrow a ladder from somebody. I was trying to figure out how I was going to paint that area right there, because this ladder was too big to fit there, and it'd be on a 45-degree angle or something if I were able to lean it up against that wall. But then I went on YouTube and I did a search how to put a stepladder on a staircase. And interestingly enough, and I don't know why I didn't think of it, what this gentleman on YouTube did was he just took a stepladder, put it on the step here, collapsed, the stepladder was collapsed, and then just leaned it right up against the wall there, you see. So I called the neighbor, and a neighbor's got a 10-foot stepladder, and I'll just be able to put that stepladder right there, and then get that area right up there as well. But anyway, the progress is coming out fantastic. I've got the area well tarped off. It's just like the old days. It's like the old days when I was sleeping out of my car and living hand to mouth. The only thing missing is a cigarette hanging from my mouth and my Labrador, golden Labrador Retriever, Chelsea. That's the only thing really missing. And maybe my boom box, with the cassette tapes or something back in the day, when you had the cassette tapes. The other thing that's been going through my mind is, and I know what you're going to say, but I'm sitting here and the TV is just playing away and I absolutely love it. Like I said before, I just have some music on, some easy listening music. And the TV's just playing away, and I took the pictures off. And I got to tell you, I really love Oz's idea. I think it's really growing on me, and maybe somebody can tell me otherwise. But I think Oz was saying to take some like tiered offset glass shelves and put some maybe put some tiered off glass shelves there, and then I can put different things on those glass shelves. Some of which would be some of the artifacts from my travels. You know, I could put a piece of the Berlin Wall, for example. You know, I could put a little piece of the Berlin Wall on the glass shelf, and just little conversation pieces. You know, that's not a bad idea, Oz. You know, just some altered glass shelving. Then I'd have to take them off and dust them, but that's okay. You know, the other thing going through my mind is I'm thinking to myself, why the hell did I stop at 75? You know, I had 65, and I'm thinking this thing could easily facilitate, there's your 50-cent word, an 85-inch TV. I mean, it really could. That could fit an 85-inch TV. What the hell was I thinking? You know, maybe I could, maybe I could return this. I'm sure the 85 would fit right on the wall where the 75 fit, you know? Maybe they make a 95. I don't know. Anyway, all right, folks, have a great day. Take care.